Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be playing a game called Strange Horticulture. I've been very interested in checking out this game as it has mystery as well as plant identification, which has always been something that I was drawn to even as a kid. I would play in the forest with my neighbor and we would collect all the funny little plants we could find and pretend that we were making potions. And I remember my neighbor, she had an herbology book and we would just flip through it hoping to find all of these plants that definitely didn't grow around us. So it's kind of a self-fulfilling thing from my childhood to play a game like this with a horticulture aspect and being a plant mom, and plus there's mystery in it, there's some stories, so hopefully it'll be as interesting as I have hoped it would be and from what I've seen. So let's get right into it. The streets of Undermere are narrow and claustrophobic. In many places, the buildings lean out at the upper floors so that neighbors can reach across and shake hands, or more likely, exchange unpleasantries. Doesn't sound like they get along too well, does it? Strange Horticulture is a small shop situated away from the main thoroughfares, but it has the advantage of being one of the few buildings in Undermere that stands alone. Plants, you may have noticed, need light, and light is in short supply at street level in this town. Recently, the shop passed to me after the death of my uncle. There's much to learn, but one thing is already clear: the rare and unusual plants that he stocked have their uses after all. Day 1, Friday. Fitting, because it's actually Friday for me. Immediately we have a note. We have a cat! Hello! Hello! Oh, you can pet the kitty. I've found it. An excerpt on the elusive wandering beau. Come to the library in Ambleside and I'll tell you all about it. I even found something on the Gilded Dendra that might be of interest. Simone. P.S. Give Hellebore a good scratch behind the ear from me. Okay then, Hellebore. You've got a funny name. We'll just put that in our letterbox with dangerous plant grows sparsely in the hills to the northeast of Backbarrow. Keep it secret. Huh. Gonna have to figure out how to find that. So I know this is important, but I don't know if it matters when I do it. Okay, immediately I need to sort these because I'm that kind of person. There's a note on my shelf of a flower. Let's see. I've got a book. Note from the author. This encyclopedia can be used as a reference to help identify plants. Note that where I have included sketches, these are not always intended as an aid to identification. Often the description will be more useful to you. I feel like that's true for any plant identification book, but the photo definitely helps. Remember to take extra care when dealing with poisonous plants. I accept no responsibility should injury or death occur as a result of misuse of this encyclopedia. That's cool. Oh. I have the will to explore. Well, my friend Simone said to meet her at Ambleside. Can I go to Ambleside? The library here in Ambleside is one of my favorite haunts. Simone the librarian's always helpful and friendly and shares some of my passion for unusual plants. Today she's grinning ear to ear and I can't wait to show me what she's found. Gilded dendra. Do not drink the sap of this plant. The lips and veins will turn black as the blood succumbs to dendra's miasma, a sure and painful way to die. Okay, gilded dendra is poisonous as heck. The poison's so potent that even touching the leaves of the plant can be painful. Wandering yew. So called because this fungus can move slowly in the dark, it has been known to cover distances of up to several meters in a single night. The gills on the underside of this mushroom form beautifully flowing lines. They are also quite hard and sharp, earning this plant the nickname Fingersbane. So it's the mushroom. Okay. Cool. Cool. I guess we should open the shop. Right? Victoria Gray. I must have walked past this shop 100 times without ever stopping to look. What a wonderful place to spend your day surrounded by plants. I came here because I have an unusual request. At night I hear whispered voices, too faint to hear clearly, coming from the floor above me, but nobody lives up there. You got a ghost, girl. The rooms are empty. My curiosity's got the better of me. I must find out what they're saying. Alright. Let's help this girl find some ghosts. So St. John's Poppy. The vibrant petals of this flower can be brewed to create a drow that can greatly improve the imbiber's hearing ability. The flowers of the St. John's Poppy are bright red with a yellow center. So funny enough, there really is a plant called St. John's wort that is a flower. It's known as a weed where I live, but it has yellow flowers, and if you soak it in like olive oil, I believe it's like the sap from the plant, but the blood of the plant literally turns like the olive oil red. And if you put it into like a beeswax mixture, you can actually use it as like a salve. Out of the flowers we got, it looks like this one, right? So they're red with a sweet scent. Let's see. They're red with a yellow center. Okay, so this is what we got. And we're right. Clavilium? According to legend, clavilium can be used to open any lock, no matter how complex or secure. The heart-shaped leaves have earned this plant the nickname Lovelock. Lovelock. Okay. Magic lock-picking plant. Noted. Now, I'm going to label this. Okay. David Schaefer. Good morning. Bloody awful weather out there today. Ooh, excuse me. Good for the plants though, eh? Got a letter for you. Oh. Gosforth? Gosforth is a hateful town. I was beaten and robbed and left to die in the streets. After many days I was rescued by a kind stranger, just as I had come to fear that wickedness had infected the heart of every soul in that cursed place. I began my recovery in the woods to the south of the town with a group of travelers. On the northeast corner of the woods, I sat and stared at a bright flower, and tears flowed down my face at the reminder that there is beauty in this world. I shall be returning to Undermare soon. Warmest regards, Amos Duncan. Where was he? Gosforth? On the northeast corner of the woods. Where is Gosforth? Gosforth? Northeast corner? That's... Ah! Maybe if I just went straight to Gosforth. I also want to kind of find this poisonous plant. If I water my plants, will I want to go faster? Oh. Okay, that makes sense. Haha. Come on, the will to explore. No? No more will to explore? Okay. This is fine. Gilbert Ames. Hello, Gilbert. Something got those witches in the forest stirred up. They're not letting anyone through. I had to take the long way around down through Back Barrow. I never did trust that sisterhood. Anyway, I'm here now and I've brought Fennett from the south to trade for lemon dandy. Hardly worth the trouble when you factor in the extra miles I had to cover to get here. So... lemon dandy. Its curled leaves are thought to be the origin of the name of this plant, supposedly referring to a peeled lemon rind. Among several medicinal uses, the flower of the lemon dandy is mostly associated with curing afflictions of the heart. Curled leaves. This one? Smells faintly off-putting, but not overpowering. Huh. I'm gonna guess this. Ta-da! And I got whatever this was. They call it... what did they call it? Well, I'm gonna go to Gosforth. I should not have come here. Darkness hangs over this town like an executioner's blade. I feel a rising dread in my chest. No! What? But my letter! It says that there's something in the forest. Okay, fine. Serves me right. Faye Swift. My dreams are becoming more vivid. I saw a woman, her face hidden behind a mask, and next to her a terrifying black skeletal creature. It stood tall, its roving head scanning the landscape, and though it had no discernible face, I could sense a hint of an expression about its features. Oh. It seemed to be laughing, but not the joyous laughter of a child, a sickly, horrifying laughter that chilled me like the first breath of winter. These past weeks have been getting worse. I would need sleep too. I would not be happy with that. I've had my fair share of nightmares. Let's see, so forest camphor. What can we do for you? The strong-smelling bulb of this plant has a powerful soporific effect, making it a common ingredient in sleeping drowse. The camphor produces a beautiful rounded dark blue cluster made up of many smaller flowers. Dark blue. Dark blue? Dark blue? Is it stinky? It's pungent. Well, that sounds right. Butterdale. Often found growing in clumps on valley sides, Butterdale has been used for centuries as a cure for all manner of skin rashes. The dark green leaves can be stewed and mulched to form a poultice. The flowers smell buttery to some people. Okay. So, where were you? Forest camphor. Oops. Okay. The sleepy bye plant. Oh, I didn't identify the lemon one either. Oh. It's got a check next to it. Lemon dandy. Okay. Let's just do that. And then... well, I want to find things, but apparently I'm wasting my time. And then... they didn't really say where to find those plants either. What about Grassmere? I passed through the idyllic village of Grassmere with its quaint stone cottages daubed in ivy. No doubt occupied by a fancy poet or an artist perhaps. As people pass by, they smile and wave while children play carelessly on the open green. It's a far cry from the congested, dank streets of Undermere. Perhaps I should move my shop here. Okay, we learned something. Kitty. Next. Nora Butterfield. Got any wandering Bew? That always reminds me of, what's his name? That old hermit inventor, the Wanderer? Anyway, the Bew if you've got it. Do I got it? Wandering Bew. It's a mushroom. The gills on the other side of this mushroom form beautiful flowing lines. They're also hard and sharp. Let's just go down the line. Not as spongy as most mushrooms. In fact, the undersides are... oh. Sharp! And they have red spores. This says nothing about red spores, but the picture has bumps. So... and it's spiky. I wonder what happens when I give someone the wrong plant. Lady of Summer. The leaves curl round delightfully, which, combined with an attractive flower and a hardy nature, make this a sought-after ornamental plant. Is that what my logo is? Kinda looks like it, huh? I already forgot what it's called. Lady of Summer. Aids with conditions of memory deterioration associated with old age. Okay. A deck of cards. Clickable. Row H. The Third River. It started when she found something that she was not meant to find. A book tucked away in a forgotten corner of Ambleside Library. Row H, the Third River? Is that somewhere I'm supposed to go? Heck, the customers. Row H, the Forgotten River. Well, that's quite a few. Quite a few. This one's labeled. Maybe this one? Nope. H5 is nothing. And now I have to wait. Isidore Burbage. I'm not listening to you. Okay. Bring me a sample of Apis demesis? And be quick about it. That damn cat is setting off my allergies. Shouldn't have an animal in a shop like this. Oh, cry me a river. Let's see. It's my shop and I will do as I please. I also don't know what this scientific name is. Oop. Candy root. A plant with medicinal properties that can aid with digestive troubles when prepared correctly. Care must be taken, however, as the rough leaves can be an irritant. Only the petals are safe for consumption. Well, this looks like that. It's not really fun to touch, so this must be what I'm looking for. Cool, he was a jerk. Mikdu. The beautiful flowers made up of many smaller flores make this a sought-after decorative plant, although it's difficult to care for. It may be a pleasant-looking plant, but touching the leaves against bare skin will result in painful sores. Is everything like poison ivy? Candy root. And it is medicinal, so I will leave it yellow. He's sleeping. I want to look for the river again. So if it's not in this one. Is it here? I found it! A dead deer in the river, yellowed bone protruding from matted hide and rotten flesh. Death for one provides life for many. I found a plant. Found a plant. I don't know what it is. Should I know what it is? It's not candy root. Do I have? Oops. This book is going to get very big, isn't it? If there's that much shelf space. Oh, is this Lady of Summer? Dark blue petals are soft and feathery to the touch. My fingers ache from handling this plant. The leaves curl around delightfully, which, combined with an attractive flower and a hardy nature, make this sought-after ornamental plant. I don't think so. Because it hurts me. Maybe I don't know yet. David Schaefer, the mailman. Lake Undermere is looking fine in the sunshine today. Here's your mail. Ooh, it's sealed. Oh, the will to explore. No. I should have waited. There's an old slate mine at Hard Knot that has some interesting looking fungi growing in it. I've never seen anything like them before. They seem to have found a niche in the damp, dark tunnels left by the tramways. I thought you might be interested. Amos Duncan. Amos, why are you everywhere? Let's see, a mine at Hard Knot? Where's Hard Knot? Why are you in all these weird places? There's a cave. Kentmere, Undermere, Kendall, Whisper, Amoeba, Foxfield. Hard Knot. Hard Knot Mountain? An iron gate rusted by years of abandonment sits across the entrance to the tram tunnel. Rusted it may be, but it won't budge. Locked. Clavilium? Oh! Do I have clavilium? That's the heart-shaped leaf thing? Am I up a creek? Did I waste this? Okay, there's nothing that's wandered to the side. Heart-shaped leaves. Does it mean it doesn't have flowers? Those are heart-shaped. This is also just a leafy plant. They don't appear heart-shaped. I'm gonna try it. I was right! Sweet. Aguria? When burned, incense made from the woody stem can enhance psychic abilities, strengthen the clarity of visions and prophecies. Light blue flowers like rounded tufts of gentle lamb's wool characterize this plant. Okay. I gotta label this. This is my lock-picking plant. And it's not poison, it's like weird. Okay. Clavilium. I have labeled my first weird plant. You're in the way. I found 3 plants. I was awarded with mushrooms. Okay. Cool. Cool. Reuben Ward. Hello. I'm headed to Greasdale Forest, investigating a possible murder there. Can't say I'm looking forward to it. The Sisterhood are a secretive lot, and they're not keen to talk to me. Oh. Their leader, the Arda, or whatever they call her, she's dead. My instinct is they're hiding something. I was hoping you might have some fox button that would help me win them over. What is fox button? Never heard of it. It looks like a vine. An offering of fox buttons considered by some to represent a contract of friendship between strangers. Thick, shiny leaves grow in opposing pairs along the stems. So it could be a variety of plants. Let's see. Thick, shiny leaves. It smells of nothing that I can detect. Blue flowers, stiff leaves, and small leaves, delicate flowers. Huh. Well, perhaps it's this one then? Huh. Grow in opposing pairs. Well, these are opposing. Oop, I was wrong. So, this is button-like. Okay, Jesus. Brimlock. Those suffering from hypothermia can be rescued by a drow maid using leaves from the brimlock plant. It has a warming effect that protects against extreme cold. When conditions are just right in the cold of winter, brimlock produces small yellow flowers. The leaves are waxy and tough. Small yellow flowers. Huh. The northeast corner of the wood. Northeast corner of the wood. In Gosforth. So, that was way over here. Now, we clicked the river once. Shot in the dark. The wood has a calming effect on my mind. It does me good to escape into nature, away from the stench and clamor of Undermare. It is not long before I spy a bright flower among the trees. Okay, so I guessed right this time. New plant acquired. Whoa. It looks a lot like that other plant I have on the shelf. Yikes. Okay. And I don't have a clue what it is based on this thing, right? He just knows that he felt better? There's beauty in this world. Okay. Well, I'll put it up here. 'Cause why not? But it does look a lot like this one. The difference is the leaves and the stem, I guess. Okay. What do you got for me, Victoria Gray? I was able to make out the whispered voices last night with the help of St. John's Poppy. Cool, what were they saying? There's a medium using the room, illegally I might add, holding midnight seances for gullible grievers. Oh, is there a plant you know of that I could use to give them a scare and drive them away? What? I need my sleep. That's a little bit nefarious. Harlequin blue. So when the bushy blue flower heads die back, they release seeds with a downy pappus. Okay. Once dried and hardened, the stems can be burned as incense. As they burn, they let out high-pitched shrieks, widely believed to be the spirits of dead souls trapped within the plant. Why? Okay. Couldn't you just, like, I don't know, scream? Why do you gotta light a plant on fire? Okay. So, blue flower. A blue flower. A downy blue flower. Is it this one? Airy scent blue flower. Has to be this. Okay. That lady is going to totally traumatize those people. Shimmerlung? Looks like a mushroom, maybe? Or a type of fungus. The dried stem of the summerlung burns very brightly and noisily, letting off a near blinding white-purple light. Flowers grow wrapped in large ridged leaves. Interesting. Okay, so we just figured out what this was. It has a horrifying use. Okay. We have identified another plant. Is there somewhere else I still want to go? There is. Grows sparsely in the hills to the northeast of Back Barrow. Where's Back Barrow? Back Barrow. And it grows in the northeast of the hills of Back Barrow. So these? The weather changes fast out in the hills. What started as a gray morning has turned into bright sunshine. A good thing too, because it takes me several hours to find what I came for. By the time I'm done, the cloud is sweeping back over. A cloak of unwelcome shade. Ooh. Ooh. A poison plant. Looks crazy. Hang on. Do we have any... Did I leave it on the table? Where's my note? A dangerous plant. So we just know that it's bad. Okay, well we'll just call it danger. the Back Barrow danger. Okay. And we'll just put you right over here. Okay. Next customer! Bethany Coleman. You may have heard the rumors that our Arda is dead. Oh, she's a witch. May Ardunia bring her spirit peace. The nature of her death is unusual. The sisterhood does not often look to outside help, but this is beyond our knowledge. If you show my sisters this letter, they'll allow you entry into the forest. To be assured of your discretion, we require that you use Mary's breath to bind yourself to secrecy. You want me to swear a plant blood oath? What is Mary's breath? A leaf. The wide waxy leaves allow this plant to collect the large amount of water it requires. It is said that a person can be found bound to secrecy using Mary's breath. It used to be grown in the royal gardens so that the king could ensure the trust of his confidants, but the practice fell out of favor. Probably because it's kind of weird. So, big leaves. Is it only leaves? Wide waxy leaves. Well, when we looked at this one it said wide waxy, right? And if it's only a leaf, because what is this? Veined leaves. Is this the poison one? No, that was a grass. Okay, well, I think it's this. Nope, okay. What does this mean? It's this? Is it really this? Is it really this? Waxy finish. Oh. Oh my god. Okay. I did that. I even looked right at it. I read it and everything. Okay. We have failed in our duty as protectors of the forest. Our secrets have been stolen and the Arda has been murdered. You will find us deep in Grisdale Forest, a mile from the lake shore across from Torver. Please help us. Yours in hope, the Sisterhood of Ardunia. So, Grisdale Forest. Grisdale Forest. Where is Grisdale? Grisdale Forest. And a mile from the lake shore across from Torver. Deep in the forest. Okay. So there's Torver. So 1 mile is 1 square. A mile from the lakeshore? So here? As soon as I step off the road, 2 members of the Sisterhood step out and remind me that this is their forest. I'm not welcome here. I try showing them the sister's letter, but they tell me I'm in the wrong place and move me along without offering any help. Okay, so maybe it was that square. Isidore Burbage. I'm this close to reporting you. Halfway. The last plant you gave me has made my skin itch furiously. Oh. I'll have your little shop shut down and torn to the ground if you don't make this right. Butterdale or Meekdew. Have I identified either of those? I also had a notification that mentioned that I didn't have one of the things, and I absolutely did not notice what one it was. Let's see. Can I just wander off and find the witches? My sister tries to stop me from entering, but I show her the letter and she lets me through. I'm ushered into a walled courtyard and then through a large oak door, along a corridor and down a set of stone stairs into a cool basement. Lying on a table draped in silk is the Arda. There's not a mark on her, but her open eyes are black. Her mouth, her veins, her hair, all black as a raven's wing. Do you know what could do this? Asks my escort. I set to work. Wren? So you have to have the plant. Do I know about Wren? Though it has no flower, it's said to smell unpleasant to those who have known death and sweet to those who have not. Well, that's wild. The long leaves of the wren are known to turn black in the presence of poisons and so can be used to detect them. It has a scent that scratches at the back of my throat. So, I have a dead uncle. It should smell bad to me. So, I did it. Gray Sandfire. Sandfire has a tough outer bark which has many useful properties. Some chew it as a form of dental hygiene, taking care not to swallow it as it can cause unpleasant stomach distress. It's kind of funny. I know people used to chew willow bark for pain relief, but I don't know if they would brush their teeth with it. The flame-like tendrils give off a smoky scent, adding to the impression of a roaring fire. So you make your mouth smell like smoke? Okay, what happened here? I extract a sample of the Arda's blood and introduce it to the wren, and my suspicions are confirmed immediately. The leaves of the wren turn black, which can only mean one thing: gilded dendra poisoning. Upon presenting my findings, I'm rushed away quickly. The sisters do not want me hanging around, it seems. They do, however, send me on my way with a couple of plants, which I'm grateful for. Wow. They're interesting looking. Okay, so we have to deal with this guy still. Butterdale has some funny looking leaves. I'm sure this is the one that I don't have. I don't know. This dude's gonna shut me down. Oh no. Can I send him away? Gosh. Butter scent! I found it! Okay. Hello. Storian. Dark red fruits should not be ingested under any circumstances as they are highly poisonous, resulting in insanity and then death. Cross-section of the stem shows the distinctive triple xylem and phloem of the Storian. Okay. Well, that's bright red. That's a mushy. I'm gonna think that's a Storian. But in other news, this is absolutely a Butterdale. Okay. Let's end the day. Oh, we get another card. North of Hawkshed, east of Lowick. West of Rustlin, south of Crinkle Craigs. The book both fascinated and terrified her in equal measure, and after studying it for some time, she reached a decision. She would never use the power she had discovered. She would hide the book where it could never be found. A book? Book. Day 3, Sunday. I am immediately drawn to looking around to find out where the heck that card is trying to take us. North of Hawkshed, east of Lowick. Okay, this is Lowick. So if it's east of Lowick, it's this way. North of Hawkshed, east of Lowick. So in this direction. West of Rustland? Where is Crinkle Craigs? Are these things that I have not spotted yet? Oh, Rustland's down by the forest. So it has to be like this square. My eyes are drawn to the silhouette of a grizzled old man standing at the edge of a field. His mind is broken, seemingly beyond repair. Vacant eyes fixate on nothing, a whisper of an expression as my gaze sweeps his face, but only a whisper. He raises his arm, points. I follow his outstretched finger and I'm surprised to find a cluster of wildflowers growing there, hidden from view. I got more plants! Ooh. Okay. Don't know what they are. It's getting a little crowded in here. My new plants are vibrant colors. Okay, let's see what we got. Wilbur Miller. I am looking for a plant. Lady of what's it? Something or another? Okay, Lady of Summer. I'm no green-eyed drerer, that's for sure. My mind isn't at all what it's used to be. It's the one that's supposed to help with mental decline. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. So the leaves curl around. So it has to be this one. This. Cool. In exchange, I learned what fennit is. Wasn't I given fennit? Chewing the tough root of this plant is said to ease gastric distress. It has soft leaves. Oh, it's a flower. This is fennit. Yeah, cool. Mailman. What do you got for me, Mr. Mailman? They're saying the Arda's been killed. I know a lot of people don't trust that sisterhood, but it seemed to me the Arda always looked out for the less fortunate. Well, it's possible. The cold is too much to bear beyond the gap. I was forced to turn back. I would advise against it, but if you are determined to explore Great Gable, be sure to take precautions. Knowing you, I'm sure you'll have a plant up your sleeve that can keep you warm. Should the weather... Oh my goodness. Should the weather turn against you? This game is far too relaxing. He said, Great Gable? Amos, why are you everywhere? After several hours of arduous hiking and scrambling, I am still some distance from the summit. I'm freezing cold and ready to head home. I should do the sensible thing and turn back down the mountain. Unless I have Brimlock. Do I have Brimlock? I was aware of Brimlock. Those suffering from hypothermia can be rescued by it. Brimlock produces small yellow flowers. Ooh. Ooh, I might not have it. Because I have this thingy. Cream colored flowers. They smell wonderful. Yeah, I don't know if I should do this. I'm gonna leave. But I am aware of Brimlock. This plant is cursed. It has brought me nothing but sorrow. Please take it. I want nothing more to do with it. Oh, it's a mushroom that has the red dots, just like the other one that we labeled. I'm gonna call it Warning Mushroom. Okay, what else? Simone! Hello. My friend. Hello, Boar. Always a pleasure, my feline friend. I hope he hasn't been nibbling the plants again. I hope so too, what? I have a favor to ask. You owe me for the hours I spent digging out the information on those plants. Well, okay, you don't have to bring that up. I'll do it. I've been burning the midnight oil again and could use some common trouse, and I know where to find it. According to Grayson's Herbology, it grows in abundance on red pike. I'll come by the day after tomorrow to collect it. I have business in Sedberg in the meantime. Huh. We must go to red pike. Or common trouse. Oh, it's used for a balm against eye strain. Okay. Where is that location? The red pike. I enjoy a pleasant stroll up the fell. The going is easy, the weather agreeable, and the views majestic. I do not have to look hard to find what I'm after. Woo! Verona Green. When you work with the occult, I find it pays to uphold a certain image. If you're going to be accused of performing witchcraft anyway, it doesn't hurt to put on a bit of show every now and then, let the punters know what I'm capable of, sort of thing. Long story short, I may have threatened to turn a small boy into a toad, and the little bugger called my bluff. Well, why are you lying? Oh, don't look at me like that, you know what little boys are like. Okay, you're not wrong. I can assure you he deserves to be turned into a toad. Anyway, I think a little display is needed to discourage this sort of behavior in the future. Have you got any shimmer lung? I believe I do. I believe it's this. But I'm going to double check before I give it to you. Yes. She's going to blind him. Let's see. Well, I was right. Candlewood. Like sandalwood the tree? Produces a red flower that provides a shielding effect, protecting against all manner of afflictions of the mind. Long thin stems grow along tall leaves. That's kind of cool. So... Oh, but it's not. It does. No, it's not. Oh, it's... Okay. Irving Harris. Sorry if I'm shouting, I'm a little hard of hearing. I'm looking for a plant that supposedly can help me hear better, but I've forgotten what it's called. Oh, it was the first thing we did. Okay. Overthought it. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I will stop it here. I guess we'll see the cinematic for day 4, but then we will pick up next time. It's ripped. And X marks the spot. Time passed, a year, and then another. The book remained hidden but out of sight. Hidden out of sight did not mean out of mind. The book was what her thoughts settled on when she rested, what she brooded over when she did her chores, what she pictured when she dreamed. Okay. Alright. We will stop things there for now. I have quite a bit of footage to edit down to make this a reasonable length. So we will see what else Strange Horticulture has to offer us when we pick back up. I thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!